welcome back to another episode. So today we are here with another topic. Yes, so today I'm here with another interesting topic as usual. Today we're going to talk about two amphibians. So what are amphibians? Amphibians are a class or a type of animals that lives both in water as well as land. So first of all, whenever we think about amphibians, the first thing that gets our mind is none other than the frogs, right? Yes, so not only the frogs, there are so many other amphibians in this world too. And some amphibians always lives inside the water. So today I'm here to introduce two types of amphibians. One is a type of frog, also known as the pig-nosed frog or the purple frog. In Malayalam, we used to call it Padala Tavla or Mavili Tavla. And so the second one is the Mexican walking fish, also known as Axolotl. So let's know more about it. Let's go! Yeah! Before going to our video, today's new word, hodophile, spelling H-O-D-O-P-H-I-L-E, which means a person who really likes to travels a lot. Type of me? So today's new word is hodophile, spelling H-O-D-O-P-H-I-L-E. So let's move on to the main part. Let's go! Let's know more about the purple frog. Okay, the purple frog, the kingdom of the purple frog is Animalia. Its phylum is Chordata, class is Amphibia, order is Anura, family is Nasica-Batrachus, genus is Nasica-Batrachidae, species is N. sahendris, and binomial name is Nasica-Batrachus sahayardhani ns. The purple frog is a frog species belonging to the family Sologlosae. It can be found in the Western Ghats in India. Names in English that have been used for the species are the purple frog, Indian purple frog or pig-nosed frog. Although the adult frog was normally described from 2003 October. The species was described from specimens collected from the Idukki district of Kerala by S.B. Biju from the Tropical Botanic Garden and Research Institute in Palot. Name Nasica-Batrachus sahayardhani is a Latinized composed of several derived words from the Sanskrit word Nasica, which means nose, Brachus, which means a frog, and Sahayadri, which means a native name for the western inhabitants. The body of Nasica-Batrachus sahayardhani appears robust and bloated, and it's relatively rounded compared to more than other frog species. Their flattened body assists them to cling to submerged rocks and blounded, which essentially helps them fight strong currents, allowing them to remain near streams banks where they typically reside. Its arms and legs splay out in standard anuran body form. Compared to other frogs, they have a very small head and an unusual pointed snout. Adults are typically dark purplish grey in color. Male are about a third of the length of the females. The specimen with which the species was originated described was 7.0 cm long from the tip of the snout to the vent. The species is known to be quite widely distributed in the Western Ghats, ranging from the Camel's Hump Hill range in the north, all the way to the northmost position of the Agastya Hill range in the south. The frog spends most of its life under the ground and surface only during the monsoon, for a period of 2 weeks for mating. With few field scientists out in the field during the rainy season, the species was discovered and studied only in recent times. Male emerged to call beside temporary rainwater streams. They mount females and grip them amplexus along the vertebral column. Around 3,000 eggs are laid in a rock pool and tadpoles metamorphose around after 100 days. Unlike many other burrowing species of frogs that emerge and feed above the ground, this species has been found to forage under, feeding mainly on terming using its tongue and special buccal groove. The major threat to these amphibians in the Western Ghats of India is caused by the alternation of natural habitats by an ever-increasing human population, resulting in the large areas being converted for settlements and agricultural uses. The recent studies have shown frog utilization to be one of the major threats, which includes utilization of frog foods, traditional medicines, resource purpose, and pet trade, etc. The tadpole harvesting was prevalent in the monsoon season during July-September every year. Usually about 2 to 5 individuals would participate in each harvesting events. The purple frog has a bloated body with short snout limbs and is dark purple to greyish in color. Reaching to be about 7 centimeters, it has a small head with a comparison of a body length about more than 5 centimeters. Unlike other frogs, they have a very short hind legs which does not allow it to leap from one spot to another. As a result, it covers so many long distance with just a long strides. It depends more on the sense of smelling to hunt out the soil's termites undergrounds. Only 135 individuals of this species are found right now, on which 3 are females and the rest are males. So now let's talk about the Mexican walking fish, also known as axolotl. The kingdom of axolotl is Animalia. Its phylum is Chordata. Class is Amphibia, order is Armadillo, family is Amsterdaminidae, genus is Amstomodia, scientific name is Amstomia mexicanum, type is amphibians, diet is carnivoria, and average lifespan in the wild is 10 to 15 years. Axolotl, also known as the Mexican walking fish, is a neotonic salamander related to the tiger salamander. Although canonically known as a walking fish, the axolotl is not a fish but an amphibian. The species was originally found in several lakes such as Lake Xochimilco underlying Mexico City. Axolotls are unusual among amphibians in that they reach adulthood without undergoing metamorphosis. Instead of taking to the land, adult remains aquatic and gilled. Axolotls should not be confused with water dogs, the larval stage of the closely related to tiger salamanders, which are widespread in north of the Americas and occasionally become neotic. Neither should they be confused with mud puppies, fully aquatic salamanders from a different family that are not closely related to the axolotl but bear a specifically resemblance. A sexually matured adult axolotl at age 18 to 24 months ranges in the length from 15 to 45 cm, although a size close to 23 cm is most common and greater than 30 cm is rare. 3 pairs of extracinated gill stands originate behind their head. Their limbs are underdeveloped and possess long with thin digits. Male are identified with their swollen caudates lined with papillae, while females are noticeable for their wider bodies full of eggs. 3 pairs of external gill stalks originate behind their heads and are used to move oxygenated water. The external gill rami are lined with filaments to increase surface area for gas exchange. 4 gill slits lined with gill rakers are hidden underneath and external gills. The axolotl is only native to Lake Axolomia and Lake Chalco in the Valley of Mexico. Lake Chalco no longer exists, having been drained as a flood control measure, and Lake Xochimilco remains a remnant of its former self-existing mainly as canals. It is believed that during the limb generation, axolotls have a very different system to regulate their internal macrophage level and suppress inflammation as saccharin prevents proper heating. However, these beliefs were questioned by so many other studies. Axolotls are long-living organisms which lives up to 13 to 15 years on diet of molluscs, worms, insects, larvae, circumstance, etc. Accustomed to being a top predator in the habitats, the species have begun to suffer from the introduction of large fish into the lake inhabitants. Natural threats include predatory birds such as herons, flamingos, etc. And in IUCN Red List status, they are critically endangered species which will be disappeared from this world within a short time of period. So that's all for today's topic about these 2 amphibians, the purple frog and the axolotls. So comment which one you like the most and which seems more interesting to you. So hope you all like the video, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment my video, and also click the notification bell. So bye bye till my next video. Stay safe, stay healthy and keep watching my channel. Ta-da!